All right, guys. I'll be here in a minute. Just give me a few minutes still. But in the meantime, y'all can jam to my EP, my band's EP, my old band. Alright, we're finally here. Thank you for your patience. Alright. You guys are tripping the comments, by the way. Thank you guys for sticking around for as late as we started. Ooh. There we go. You accept cash. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. Thank you guys for hanging out in the meantime. Just jamming out to my EP. Come on. Am I here? Can you guys see and hear me? Let me know in the chat if you can see and hear me. Am I back? Hello? Okay. Okay, cool. It swirled and it said could not connect. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I just clicked reconnect and now I'm back. So, I don't know. I have had, I'm not gonna lie, I've had some clusterfuck days recently. I've had almost every day this week has been just a clusterfuck. It's been just the most random shit and wild. So yeah, and it's continuing even today on my day off. Um, so anyways, but we're here. Um, and like yeah, what I was saying before is yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking around and hanging out. Even while I wasn't here, because of course trying to get that watch time up, and I didn't do a stream yesterday, but I'm here tonight, even though it's pretty much the next day by now. But it'd be like that. I didn't. I Cassie, I did not read your comment. I swear I just said that we're connected mentally. Um, but yeah, so what do y'all want to talk about? Let me know, and if you haven't said something yet, say hi so I know you guys are here. I know we got Cassie, of course. We got Charles. We have Haley. We have Destiny. We have Spooky. That's why we're homies. Your crush knows that you love him. So, did you tell your crush, or did they accidentally find out? Also, guys, I'm excited because there's this candy that I've been wanting to try from this company called Unreal. I've tried some of their other products before, but I love coconut. Some people hate coconut. I love coconut. Coconut and chocolate together, bomb. And anyways, it's a new product I haven't seen in stores, but they had it at Whole Foods, so I'm gonna try this shit. This is not an ad. Just want to make that not a sponsorship, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Unreal dark chocolate coconut bars. We're gonna try this shit. But hold on, let me read. You're at work and you had to call the police to remove a guest. What were they doing, Dan? Oh boy, sounds like you're having an interesting night too. You don't have a crush anymore? Damn. Feelings be like that. He knew from the start, apparently. So the question is, have you guys had further conversation from there to know what's going on? Or do you not know how he feels? Yay for candy. Oh, they're individually wrapped. That's... What in the... Okay, y'all, like, it looks like it's gonna be like a decent size, right? Bro, what the fuck is this? No, it's a bunch of them, but like still, like, I didn't think it was gonna be this. It's like a square. I thought it was at least like a rectangle, like, let's see, it's been a week for everyone, I think, yeah. Trick or treat, honestly, like, this is a tease. If somebody threw this shit in my little trick or treat, damn, I'd be like, bitch, throw a couple bags in there. What the fuck? So the question is, guys, does size matter? There's two going at the same exact time. You're on two devices. Wait, two what, live streams? Like you're on someone else's, you're watching two different people? Like me being one of them? Or are you talking about you're on two on the same stream? Joseph. Hello. That's my name. One of my names. Oh, you were saying that because of what I said. I just got that. Never mind. Yeah. I get it. It wasn't like Joseph. It was more like Joseph. I got it. I got it now. You're on two devices on the same stream. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate you. You're on two devices too. Well, not watching the stream full time on my phone, but I'm not doing anything. Okay, cool. I appreciate Haley. I appreciate you too. Dope. So, oh damn! I just realized that it just happened to be a coincidence that I saved an animal that is Charles' worst fear. I forgot that that's your fear. Damn, what a coincidence that happened right after y'all were done spamming gifs of birds. Look, y'all put this bird into my existence now. But yeah, guys, so if you guys are new joining, we were going to have a normal quarantine concert. It's okay, it's a small bird, big... Okay, so the small bird gets the pass. Until it becomes an adult, it gets the pass. Phone, iPod. Allison's got Xbox TV and phone. Not sure about tablet. Can I work computer? Dan, that's why you're the man. Every time. Isn't there like a horror movie involving bird? Probably. Alright, and what was I? Wait, what was, oh yeah, so originally we were going to have a quarantine concert. We were going to open up some virtual pits. I'm glad that Cassie was able to open up a pit by herself to my previous band's EP. I want to make that clear that it's For Those Who Fought's EP. It's not my EP. It's an EP I was a part of with For Those Who Fought. Because when I start saying my, some people come and see that, they take it the wrong way, and then they get kind of salty when, like, it's obvious I don't really mean it in that way of, like, it's my, like, I just mean, like, you know, I wrote the lyrics. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that either, because, you know, there's a lot of salt in Florida because of the beaches. I'm gonna stop. Anyways, oh, it's barely a rectangle. That's what it looks like, guys. Look at this tiny shit. We're gonna see what it looks like inside. It's fire. You can't really go wrong with chocolate and coconut. But, that's an edible. These shits are expensive enough to be edibles. They were on a slight sale. That's why I got them. Incognito tabs. So anyways, yeah, we were supposed to have a quarantine concert, but I'll make it up to you guys, I swear. I just didn't want to risk blasting and traumatizing a baby bird, because it gets really loud. Any music that I'll be playing today will not be coming from my TV like it normally does. It'll be coming from my computer. That is because I know some of you guys were wondering why I was playing the For Those Who Fought stuff if I wasn't doing heavy stuff. Well, for one, the bird's not in my room. For two, you guys are closer to the computer than the TV, so I don't have to put the computer as loud for you guys to hear it. But the reason I don't use it for the quarantine streams is because my TV can get louder than my computer, and I need the music to be louder for me. Like, you guys may hear it perfectly fine through the computer, but I won't be hearing it as much, and then I'm gonna feel like I'm singing half a cappella to metal songs. So that's why I have to put it on my TV normally. But then you guys don't hear the music as loud as maybe I do. But it is what it is. So we accept cash. So do I. Venmo, JCB47. So yeah, I do not know. So yeah, you guys want to hear about it? So I was walking Honey outside. It's been raining and stormy weather. It's disgusting outside. It's like all humid. And I was walking after it just finished another band of like rain and wind. And it was still kind of drizzling out. And as I was walking back home with Honey, I honestly don't even know how I saw this bird. It was a very faint, like, just little bird chirping. And I just was looking all around the grass because it sounded like it was coming lower than, like, usually I'm used to hearing birds up high in the trees. And, So then, yeah, it almost blended in with the ground. Like, and it's so tiny that, I mean, someone could have just stepped on it, honestly. Like, it was really small. So I was like, holy shit. And it was kind of, it definitely can't fly, that's for sure. And so I ran Honey into the house, and then I told my mom, and then I came back out, and we we put the bird in. I got a shoebox. Put the bird in a shoebox of paper towels at first. And I was trying to call a bunch of places, and it was like already 7:38 at night, and there was pretty much nothing open. And how did I know it was in danger? Were the wings broken? No. It's a baby still, and it was on the ground, trying to walk by itself. No other birds in sight, no nest in sight. So I'm guessing it may have been high up in that tree, and it may have fell out the nest from the wind or the rain or something like that. That just happened, and it was abandoned by itself. And yeah, so the wings were fine. It's just their wings haven't developed enough yet to be able to fly. Like, it's too young. It's in the stage of being able to walk but not fly yet. So it's in that awkward in between stage. But I don't know if that bird would last the night out there, because there's lots of things out there that would eat that bird, and it's like easy prey, because I mean, he's just kind of walking kind of slowly through the grass, not just crying and stuff like that. So I figured he had a better chance with us than out there. I do not know what kind of bird it is. I don't believe it is a normal bird. I don't believe it's like does not look like any normal, like, doesn't look like a raven or like a crow or a pigeon or a duck. Like, I don't think it's one of those. So yeah, I was calling places. I was calling, like, the Humane Society and animal rescues and emergencies and stuff like that, hospitals, and no one, just was getting machines everywhere. So on top, it was late to begin with, and then on top of that, the coronavirus stuff is making the hours even worse for places. But then I somehow stumbled across this phone number of this guy that claimed to be it was like a bird rescue thing, and it was a local area code. So I called him, and this random guy answered the phone, and he's just like, wait, hold on. Wait, let me read some of your comments. A Gallinule sent you. Oh, he sent me a bunch of stuff. Okay, cool. I'm gonna check that out as soon as the stream's over. Damn, I was kind of hoping it was like a vulture or hawk. That would have been badass. That's so cool though. Super similar situation. Has a lot about birds, so I said, okay, awesome, Haley. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna check that out. After, as soon as the stream's over. Oh, actually, wait, no, I can check it. You can check messages on the computer. I forgot about that. So yeah, so I called this guy that was like a bird rescue guy, apparently. And I told him the situation, and he was like, oh, it's probably like a crow or something like that. And he told me that it might have a better chance at me taking care of it than me even bringing it somewhere, because he said that a lot of places are struggling with money. So he said if you bring it somewhere, he said there's a high chance that they may just put the bird down, because they don't have enough funds to take care of things right now during the corona stuff. I'm still going to call around tomorrow, because if I can find someone more equipped with better bird experience, then I specialize. I know dogs and cats, and I know a little bit about other animals, but my expertise is obviously with canines. So yeah, so I'm gonna reach out to a couple places tomorrow when things are open in the morning, and hopefully I can bring it somewhere. But before I drop it off somewhere, I mean, I'll straight up call the place out and be like, listen, if I drop this bird off, are you just guys just gonna put it down? Because, you know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it then until it can fly. Not forever. But 5 more tabs. Damn, Dan, you're up to 17 now because of you. Hello, computers. So, yeah. And I understand if places can't afford it, but, you know, they at least should tell you before. Like, yeah, I'll ask. But anyways, I have a couple places I'm going to call before some of those places that would normally do that. Places could lie and say, that's true. No, I thought of that too. That's why I'm going to call a couple places that I have a little bit more faith in first. There is a local nature center that is about 20 minutes away from me. And I'm going to call them because they rehabilitate animals, and then they usually try to release them back into the wild once they're ready to be on their own. And I would think that a bird at this stage of life would be easier for them because this bird, I don't believe, is injured at all. So I believe this bird just needs to be taken care of until it can fly, which could be in a few weeks. Because he's walking around a lot, very stubborn. Yeah, so I'm going to call them and see if they accept animals. I don't know if they do or if they have a suggestion on what I should do. Because I've been going there since I was like a younger kid, and I've seen animals there like start from younger and get older and stuff like that and get released in the wild. Some of them never get released because they just have a really bad injury that they just they wouldn't survive out there. Yeah, it's not like a zoo or anything like that. I would never to like something like that. It's more of like a rescue nature center kind of place that only keeps animals that are necessary to stay there. So that's what it's all about. I'm also going to call, which I did, but she didn't answer, but I'm also going to call the manager of my job because my manager, she has a lot of animal experience with different animals. So I'm going to see if she has any suggestions. She's also owns birds. I'm not sure if she's ever rescued any, but she's owned birds and she's worked at hospitals that take care of all different animals before. So hopefully she'll have some words of wisdom or been in that situation before because she has plus 30 years of experience, over 30 in the animal industry. So I'm going to call her again tomorrow if she doesn't get back to me. And yeah, if I have no luck with those two, then I'm not sure. I'll call other places just to see what they say. And if I have to keep it for another day, then I'm going to go and probably buy some mealworms to feed it. I believe it drank some water. It's now in a box with a towel and a heating pad under half the box, so that it's hopefully staying warm, and only under half the box so that it has the option to be in the warm side or not. And yeah, we kept trying to give it water. It definitely looked like it drank some water. I don't know if it ate anything. The only things we had to give it was tiny little bird seeds, but we kind of like put them in the water first to soften them up, and chopped up small pieces of like blueberry. I don't know if he ate any of it though, so yeah. But the bird guy that random bird dude I talked to, he said that as long as I can keep it warm and hydrated through the night, and if I can get the worms then tomorrow or bring it somewhere, then I should be good. Altogether 10, 3 computers, 1 laptop, 2 phones, 1 cable box, 1 Xbox, 1 iPod. Dan, you are insane awesome, man. So, yeah, stay tuned on my Instagram stories on the adventures of the bird. I feel like every so many years I find a random animal in need of saving when it's raining out. because a few years ago I rescued a kitten that in a store. It was in a storm, and it was in my backyard at one of my old houses in like a bush, like up high though. It was weird. This is a weird area. I don't know how to describe it. It was like a tree bush, a trush. But yeah, I saved a kitten like that, and that was like in 2017, I think. And yeah, a few years later, and here we are again during rainy weather. Just different animal, different species this time. I do have a picture of that kitten that I saved, and that will be a future Instagram post. So, y'all will see that once we get into the 2017 era of posts. We are in like the 2016 era now. The blunt. I took the chocolate blunt. So, anyways, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can pull up Instagram on here. I have hella DMs from that story. Okay, I think your friend. Okay, Haley, I think your friend messaged me. Let's see. Oh, snap. Yeah, he sent me hella messages. Okay. Oh, that's what kind of bird it is? Oh, snap. We have some of those in my lake I always see. I didn't, because he sent me a baby picture, but he also sent me an adult version of it. That makes sense why the head is red like that. Now I know what kind of bird it is. I've never seen that type of bird as a baby. That's cool. Yeah, he sent me a place I do know about. That was one of the places I was going to call tomorrow. The animal sanctuary. He sent me a wildlife sanctuary. That, not the one I was just talking about, but that was going to be like the second place I was going to call. Is the one he was saying. I just don't know if they'll put the bird down at that place or not, which is why I'm going to call my nature center first. But if they won't take it, I'll call the wildlife sanctuary and see how I feel about what they say. And I'm still going to call my manager to see what she thinks too. But yeah. Yeah, he asked me if I'm able to house it overnight, which I am. He had a cage. Oh, because he has birds at his house. Yeah, I don't have a cage, but it's in a shoebox, which I feel like is like the classic that you put the classic thing to put a baby bird in. Is he sent a? Is this a picture of one of his? Wait, is this a video? Classic things. That's cool. All right, I'll message him back after this. Anyways. So that's that bird talk. I feel like I've been talking about this bird for like forever, but sorry, it's just the most recent thing that just had just all in my brain now. Which I'm gonna check up on the bird in a little bit. Do you know, Haley? Do you know if your friends found a place to bring it? Also, is that what he did, or did he actually take care of it longer? I don't know what all he sent you. He just messaged me. He really hopes you see them because he has a bunch of stuff. Sent a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much did everything that he said already. But I'm gonna message him back after this. But the guy on the phone told me that, yeah, if I'm taking care of him, to get mealworms and chop it into small pieces to give it to him. Y'all are talking in the group chat when y'all are in this chat. Y'all funny. Alright, let me get off of desktop Instagram. I was probably gonna post something in a couple animal Facebook groups I was into. Just to see if any other people give me other suggestions. So, what else was I gonna say? I am off on Wednesday, which is weird. Yeah, I'm off this Wednesday. So, because I'm off Wednesday night, if I'm not going anywhere Tuesday night, then and if I don't have the bird anymore, then I will maybe make up the quarantine concert on Tuesday night. But that's only if the bird is already somewhere else and if I'm not going out Tuesday night. So stay tuned. If I'm not going out and we still have the bird, I could do another talk stream like this or Instagram stream. But I will make up the quarantine concerts. We will. Ooh, I'm getting updates on some venues of getting music back of places that I sing at. Let's go. Let's see this. I'm finding out live with y'all. Acoustic. Oh yeah, I can sing a couple songs. Just nothing crazy. It's gotta be kind of soft. If you're just joining, I have a baby bird in the other room. It's not in this room, but it's in a closet in a shoebox. With a heating pad and a towel, and I don't want to do anything crazy loud because of that. So that's why I might do a couple softer stuff. But I'm mostly gonna be talking. Okay, let's see. This is Wednesday. What's today? That's for the 27th. That's this upcoming Wednesday, right? Is confirmed. Ooh, your boy might be singing in public for the first time finally on Wednesday. And Travis will probably go too. Destiny, if you're still in here, I believe we are on for Brass Tap. I don't know if it's gonna be dead because people are gonna be scared to go out, or if it's gonna be packed because everybody's like, finally I'm getting out the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see it go either way, and this place is a hit or miss. But yeah, Destiny, I'll let you know for sure. But yeah, it looks like he's saying it's gonna be 7 to 11. Welcome to 7-Eleven. That's early. That's an earlier show, 7 to 11. Yeah, it normally is 9 to 1, but that's okay because I work the next day. So I'm not trying to be out too late, and that's a little bit south for me, but yeah, I have a little bit of, that's about a half-hour drive for me. So anyways, B-Reb will be out. I mean, I've done that before, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't even thought about singing today. I've been so So busy with just random stuff. But if you guys have questions and stuff like that, I can start taking some questions now. And I was out late last night too. I got back home at like 1:30, 2 in the morning. Yeah. Shout out to anyone who saw me on a Lego stream. Last night was dope, and it's been a weird week. Shoot your questions, peeps. Cassie, I'm set for you. We all gonna meet one day. You already know. La da da, la da 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 da, la da da, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, this'll be the first time in a week that I'll talk to you and I can't speak. It's been 3 whole days since I've had sleep, 'cause I dream of his lips on your cheek. And I've got the point that I should leave you alone, but we both know I'm not that strong, and I miss the lips that made me fly. You might move to Florida in a couple years? Hey. I'm sorry your parents are punishing you. No, I'm just kidding. Let's not pretend like you're alone tonight. I know he's there and you're probably hanging out and making eyes while across the room he stares. I bet he gets the nerve to walk the floor. Ask my girl to dance, she'll say yes. Joseph, why do you sing about Ray a lot? I actually don't, but y'all just try to act like I do, and then I just play along with it sometimes because it's funny. That I can live without you, but without you I'll be miserable at best. Y'all give Ray too much credit if you think that I'm singing about Ray with all these depressing emotional lyrics. I said he's my best friend, not my lover. There's a difference, and Ray needs to learn it. Ray is the father that shows up for one baseball game. You asked one, but it was up further? You asked a question already? Really? I really did not see it. I don't see it, Haley. I don't think it went through. You're all that I'd hope to find in every single way, and everything I would give is everything you couldn't take, 'cause nothing feels like home. You're 1,000 miles away. The hardest part of fuck. Living is just taking breaths to stay. 'Cause I know I'm good for something, I just haven't found it yet. Would you rather eat dirt or eat drywall? Man, I'll let you guys answer that question. I mean, drywall's like chemicals, but dirt's just nasty. I feel like the dirt's more natural, but you have more of a chance of getting a bug in there too. Oh my goodness. I think the nature center is closed tomorrow because tomorrow's Sunday. It's the worst possible day for that to be because Sundays places are closed more. Fuck. Let me see about this sanctuary. I'm gonna still try to call anyway, but it says it's closed according to Google. Let me see what the sanctuary hours say. Someone said drywall with water. We're getting creative. That's a meal that schmacks. I make you cry when I sing. Damn, I'm sorry it's that bad. No, I'm just kidding. I know what you mean. The bugs give it nutrients. But then it wouldn't be vegan anymore. So I gotta go with the drywall, I guess. With the water. I'm gonna take some water too. I like that. Then again, I cry about a lot of things, so no. Monday is Memorial Day. Fuck. Oh yeah, it is. Because we're closed at my job on Monday. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, I think the wildlife sanctuary is closed tomorrow too, and Monday. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I'm hoping my manager knows what to do. Because I need help. Drywall cereal. Haley, they really do not want your question to go through. They're like your other messages are all coming through except for that question. It's appropriate, I swear it's not bad. Nah, I believe you. I don't get why that's the only thing not going through. Damn. I'm a fugitive, guys. Did you know it's illegal to keep a wild bird in your possession without a license? Interesting. Soon y'all gonna have to say free JCV47. Her questions. Why is Ray built like that? I don't know. What has been your favorite concert that you have attended so far? I got, is that the question? Is that the only one, or was there more questions that you sent already? I got it. Okay, you got it? Okay, cool. Damn. My favorite, do you know how many concerts I've been to? This is like the favorite song, favorite band question that I can never answer. Favorite concerts, that's equally as hard. Because there's so many, I've seen so many amazing bands. I've seen so many new bands that I didn't know of that are amazing. I've had so many cool experiences, fun experiences, crazy experiences with friends, by myself. And I've met so many awesome people and a lot of people that I'm big fans of. I'm not trying to flex. It's an unintentional flex. You felt that. Pierce the Veil is your favorite. But I think I've answered this question before, and I think I'll probably stick with my answer before. But I would say that I feel like, not one specific one, but I just feel like Warped Tour as a whole is my favorite live music experience. Is just Warped Tour in general, every year I went. Because Warped Tour's atmosphere, it feels like you're just in another world for a whole day. Like,
that was like a holiday for me. Like Warped Tour was my favorite holiday. Like that was the summer holiday. I mean, just so many different bands in just one place and just a non-judgmental kind of atmosphere. Just so many fun things. Just seeing stuff like all these merch tables of bands you love to Warped Tour stuff to nonprofits for good causes to people handing out free shit to being able to know that all these people are like all into like this kind of scene of music, and some people that aren't are kind of experiencing it for the first time. There's just an overwhelming amount of bands to see. The only thing that sucks is that when when your favorite bands clash at the same time, you got to make that decision. That's tough, but it's just I feel like every time I was at Warped Tour, it was just one of those days that like I just wish it never ended. Like, and I've met so many people there too, and I've networked myself there too. So, and it was always a dream to be able to perform at Warped Tour. So, if it ever comes back, I will lose my shit, and I will make it my life's goal to play Warped Tour. I would be, I would flip. That's another reason I was so heartbroken Warped Tour ended. Not only did I feel like I lost a holiday and one of my favorite things every year, but it broke my heart to know that I may never play it. But hopefully it comes back in some form or other music festivals. But it's Warped Tour is pretty irreplaceable. But I've had lots of great concert experiences in general with other concerts too, though. Don't get me wrong. There's lots of shows that are really up there that were amazing and stuff as well. But as an overall whole, for the whole experience, nothing compares to Warped. Who is my favorite singer? Damn. I've answered this on my story before in like a fucking paragraph list of my favorite singers. Like the male singer list is like filled up fucking like half the page. And then I could fit like in a quarter of the page my female singers. I can narrow down the females a little bit better. Because I feel like I'm a fan of more male vocalists, but the female vocalists that I am a fan of, I am a really big fan of, if that makes sense. But yeah, free JCB47. These people are not singers. Stop. Let's see. Your friend's Dylan played at Warped Tour? Oh, wow. Oh, so he's a musician too? Damn, we gotta be friends. Oh, you remember that actually? Oh, you do remember when I posted on my story. But just to name some off the top of my head, in the modern scene, because I'm not gonna include old school singers in this because that's just gonna make this list too long. Let me keep it simple with people I know you guys definitely know. On the male side in the modern scene, and this is as vocalists. I'm not talking about as personality or as a person. Just to make that clear. Like some of them I love as a person, but some of them I know are off the deep end. But I'm talking about like as a vocalist. Dennis Stoff is definitely up there. His vocals are pretty insane. Ronnie Radke, of course, is a very unique sound. Like you just know when it's him. And semi-unpopular opinion, I like his rapping. Kyle Hollis from Picturesque. Man's voice is fucking insane with his range, how high he can go. Like, bro, I don't know if he cut his balls off when he sings or something, but like that man is insane with his range. Of course, I love Spencer Charnas from Ice Nine Kills. I love his psychopathic stage presence too, live. And JT from Famous Last Words just has one of those voices that like it's just such a I just like his voice. Like it's just one of those voices that I could just listen to like all the time and not get sick of. Um, I mean, there's some obvious ones. I mean, yeah, Kellen Quinn, Devin Oliver, um, Matty Mullins. Matty Mullins, big one too. Matty Mullins has a great singing voice, and then he has like the best mids, like mid screams, like just like perfect mid screams that just, and then he can kind of drop and go low also, which is really cool. And then he can go and sing and not even sound like the same guy that's screaming, so that's pretty dope. Um, yeah, that's some. On the male side. On the female side, Jenna McDougal, Tonight Alive, is one of my favorite female vocalists, and the love of my life. And yeah, Jenna McDougal from Tonight Alive, Lynn Gunn from Paris. I know you guys already know Halsey, Billie Eilish. On the heavy side from females, Alyssa White, who is the front girl for Arch Enemy. If you guys have never heard Arch Enemy before, and you want to hear a badass girl with some awesome unclean vocals, look up Arch Enemy. Their newer stuff, I mean, their older stuff is good too, but their newer stuff is with Alyssa White. They had a previous vocalist too, but um, but yeah, Alyssa White's awesome, and yeah, and Allegra Miles, big surprise. Yeah, those are some of my favorite female vocalists. Oh, and Adam Lambert. Forgot to add that on the male side, even though it's outside the metal scene. And Derek Sanders from Mayday Parade has a very peaceful voice. He just like has a very solid voice that's just like it's never bad. Okay, behind in the shits now. Let's see. What is your dream tour lineup? Also, dream artists tour. Fuck. God, these questions are so hard. Damn, I'd have to think hard about that dream tour lineup because you gotta give me a limit. Because if you don't give me a limit, I'm gonna make a fucking festival. So you have to give me a limit on how many artists I can choose. And then like I feel like you need to tell me like, are we gonna do it in like the metalcore or heavier band category lineup, and then like a mainstream / emo lineup, because I have hella in both. Let me get caught up in the comments. Finally, someone who isn't trashing his rapping. Yeah, I like Ronnie's rapping. I love Popular Monster. I don't give a fuck. I know people hate on it, but people also love it too. And then obviously, Rolling Stone by Fall Universe is a song that I sing all the time. In Fear and Faith has beautiful cleans. In Fear and Faith, I don't know if I've ever listened to them before. In Fear and Faith. I'll have to check them out. Yeah, Ronnie loves Eminem. Alyssa was better in The Agonist, though. When I first listened to Memphis Mayfire, I thought they had two vocalists. Yeah, because Maddie's like, yeah, I know. And then when he talks, he has a really, like, he has more of a higher voice when he talks. Very soft, like, very, like, he just sounds like such a nice guy. He is a nice guy. I've met Maddie a few times. Maddie's super, super humble and nice, down to earth. And Maddie also has one of my favorite interviews by a vocalist as well. There's a certain interview that he did years back that I love everything. I stand by and love everything that he says when he breaks down and explains meanings behind some of his songs on this album. And yeah, it hit me in my emotions. It hit me in my feels. You feel? Let's see. Did you ever see the short film from Famous Last Words for a Two-Face charade? Oh, hell yeah, I did. Fuck yeah. I love it. I want them to make short films for the Incubus. All their albums really, but yeah, I love Famous Last Words is not metalcore. They are storycore. They make stories with their songs. If you guys have never listened to Famous Last Words and you like bands like Get Scared, Ice Nine Kills, Alisana, like if you guys like bands like that, bro, you check out Famous Last Words. Like people sleep on them. They do not get enough credit. Like they are, and you need to like. I mean, like get like sit down one day when you're bored. Like sit down, and like if you've never listened to the albums, like listen to it from beginning to end and have the lyrics up and read the lyrics. Like it's like you're entering a story, and each song links together to tell a story. And then yeah, they did make a short like 30-minute film, like a low budget film, about it that wraps it all up and pieces together their short little horror story. It's really cool though. And I think that's innovative. Same Chunk, No Captain Chunk is also insane. How their vocalist sounds like a totally different person when screaming. Pick 4, literally any. That was one of Telly Smith's bands before The Word Alive. Wait, which band? One of my favorite clean vocalists is Matt Wentworth from Our Last Night. I know a lot of people like them. Chainsaw core. You hate people who invent subgenres by adding the core to a word. Yeah, most of them are jokes though. Yo, what's up, Emily? I'm not sure which Emily you are because like I feel like I know like I feel like I have like a few Emilys that I do have a few Emilys that follow me. Wet Milk. I have no clue who you are honestly, but if you're one of my regulars on Instagram, then I appreciate you. If you're new, welcome. I can now appreciate you as well. Oh, okay, OG Emily. I got you. The zombie herself. We used to talk on Snap. What's well, you don't if you don't want to drop your username, don't. But if you don't care about dropping your username or something that I would know you by, let me know. I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. If I had $1 million, then I'd spend it all. And I really wanna know, my baby. And I really wanna say, this love. Have I ever had singing lessons? No. The closest I've had to singing lessons would be when I was in this music school program. Not like a public school, like it's hard to explain. But anyways, I was in like this outside of school music school program when I was during this is like during high school years though. And it was to do like where they organized shows and they had different themes, and then like you were in like a different show every season, and it was orchestrated with like a bunch of people, like different kids would like all kind of be involved in it, and then like whoever was in charge of directing that show would like pick who would be on what part and what instrument, and just it'd be a way that you can collab with all these different random musicians and stuff like that are younger and similar age as you, and you were required to have a private lesson every week if you did that to like rehearse the songs. And that's how I met a good friend of mine named Rustin, who is an awesome fucking talented dude. He plays drums, guitar, he can sing, he can scream, and he's amazing at all of it. He's a huge dude with a beard and he's badass, he's hilarious. and he's fucking toured like half the world, doing lots of metal stuff, and he's always been a big supporter of mine also, and I appreciate him. But yeah, basically, like I remember like I was screaming for a while, and obviously like nobody ever taught me how to scream, and I told him I was like, listen, because he's like, listen, dude, you don't need lessons, but I was like, hey, dude, like I'm willing to still learn more stuff and grow, like. So he showed me a couple like vocal warm ups, um, and uh, and then I was like, I'm always trying to extend my range, and then I also was like, dude, can you like tell you since you know I'm like am I screaming right? Like I don't like in a way that I won't be fucking my voice up for the future. And he's like, yeah, dude, you got it. And I was like, oh shit, cool. So I got that confirmation from a awesome metal dude, and yeah. So yeah, no, I haven't had singing lessons though. It was more to just rehearse the songs that we were doing for the show on private time. So yeah, but I've always been self-taught. Did shit on my own. That's how it be. You have other like tricky questions and then easier ones. I can save the tricky ones for another time. You can mix it up. You hit me with back to back to back tricky ones. I have to think about the dream lineup one because I want to answer that one. That's one I need to think about. So stay tuned. Next stream for the answer. No, I don't know. Honey's on the bed. On my bed. I mean. Damn it! What's with this damn song? I don't know. You tell me. What is with the dams? Oh, and Fear and Faith was a band that Telly used to be in. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know them. I'll have to check them out. Random Snapchat person. You're on FaceTime, BRB? Okay. In your personal experiences, you think having singing lessons has helped you a lot, and you think you have improved in not so much time. Cool. Now I'm always down to learn more. Like you always gotta have that open mind to growth in everything, honestly. But especially with like your passions and stuff like talent, like music, you can be amazing, but you never know and can do everything. So there's always room for improvement. There's always things to learn. Because the moment that you think that you don't have anything more to learn anymore is the moment that you're cutting yourself off from growing even better and further in life and or whatever you're doing. So you gotta keep that mindset. Time is it? Oh shit, it's 1 in the morning. It doesn't even feel that late because I was so busy with that bird. Do I play video games? I used to play more often. I do sometimes. I just don't have as much time for it. It's not that I don't like video games because I do, but I just don't have as much time these days for it. But yeah, I played a lot when I was in middle school. That's how I met my best friend. So, but yeah, I have an Xbox 360, I have an Xbox One, I have a PlayStation 2, and a Nintendo 64. And probably a Nintendo DS somewhere. And I think I have an old Game Boy Color still, with like 4 games. No, my stomach's tight nights. I'm afraid of what I'll find if you wanna talk tonight. Ooh, ooh, see the problem isn't you, it's me, I know. I can tell I've seen it time after time, and I'll push you away. Oh, I get so afraid. Oh no, 'cause I can't live without you now. Whoa. Oh, thank you, question. questions. Oh wait, no, your question didn't get there. Sorry, I skipped it. What is your favorite Mayday Parade song or favorite Mayday album? Woo. I love everything from Mayday Parade, but see, with Mayday Parade, basically like, I have like a I have a different song. Like, there's so many different songs for Mayday Parade that represent and were there for me in like a dark time, or like a time that I was like really depressed about something or sad about something. And it's funny because Mayday Parade was one of those bands that just like every time I was dealing with something and I was like, oh damn, like there's like a couple Mayday Parade songs that I felt related to. And then, after a certain point I was like, okay. I was like, now this is another situation I'm depressed about. There's no way that like Mayday Parade, like there's no way there's gonna be another song that's gonna relate to me that easily. And then eventually there was. Like, I found one. And I'm just like, bro, what? Like I can yeah. Like, there's so many different Mayday Parade songs that I have like a specific memory or specific person or like specific just situation that like just, and that's, that makes me fucking feel some shit. Obviously. But as a favorite song or album, I have to remember what songs are on each album, because some of the earlier ones I mix and match. I mean, favorite overall album, I would probably lean towards their like first few, like the early, like the Anywhere But Here, Lesson of Romantics, and Self-Titled. But at the same time, see, I'm terrible. I can't answer any of these fucking questions. Because as soon as I say that, I'm just like, oh wait, but then there's these songs on this album, and that's fire too. Like, Mayday Parade is one of those bands to me that does not put out, they just don't put out anything bad. Like, I'm not saying they're the most, like, insane, unique bands, but they never put out bad music. How's the birdie? I hope that I'm doing everything I can. I just wish I could get it to eat more, but it's not in my room. It's in my mom's room in the closet, which is more quieter. In the shoebox, of course, with the heating pad and towel. And I drank some more water before I jumped on here. And unfortunately, I was telling them earlier, a lot of the places that I was going to call and try to bring the bird to tomorrow are going to be closed because it's Sunday. But I'm also going to call my manager, who has plus 30 years of animal experience, too, to see if she'll have any tips to tell me as well. But if I'm keeping the bird another day, then I guess I'm going to go to a bait shop or pet store for mealworms. Do I like Jared? He's funny. Jared's funny. I don't like watch his channel like religiously. Like, there's probably a lot of videos I've never seen, but I love his I like his song parodies of like the different genres. Those are great. Like the This Is Plagiarism one. That shit's hilarious. That Was You with Lil Peep, Pierce the Veil, and Get Scared. I feel that. You feel emotionally connected to their songs. How often do you mention Lil Peep and Pierce the Veil? I know, I'm horrible. A Lesson in Romantics is definitely your favorite. That's a good pick. I feel that. I love Get Scared. Get Scared's awesome. Don't mind us, we're just spilling our guts. If this is love, I don't wanna be loved. You pollute the room with a filthy tongue. Watch my choke it down so I could throw it up. Don't mind us, we're just spilling our guts. If this is love, I don't wanna be hanging by the neck before an audience of death. before an audience. Failure, find me to tie me up now. 'Cause I'm as bad as it gets. Failure, find me to hang me up now by my neck. 'Cause I'm afraid worse than death. What a cyanide surprise you have left for my eyes. If I had common sense, I'd cut myself or curl up and die. Don't mind to swear to spilling her guts. If this is love, I don't wanna be loved. You pollute the room with a filthy tongue. Watch me choke it down so I could throw it up. Don't mind to swear, just spilling her guts. If this is love, I don't wanna be hanging by the neck before an audience of 10. What are some of your performance tips? Damn, I'm so fucking tired. Performance tips. Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it. Like when you're nervous and you're just like, for people that like deal with stage fright and nervousness, like all that kind of stuff, like, bro, sometimes you just gotta be like, listen, I'm passionate as hell about this. I'm doing what I love. I mean, assuming that that's why you're doing it, I would hope. And just focus on that passion, like, instead of like, you know, the nerves. I mean, I know it's easier said than done, especially with some people that really struggle with, you know, getting up there, even if they love doing it. But at some point you just gotta step up and be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna go up there and fucking put my heart out on that stage. Like, so trying to think of random tips. That's, I mean, but that's, yeah, it's just, that's one thing with the mentality. Your mind is strong in performing. Warm up. Don't overwork your voice if you're a vocalist performing, of course, before a show. Don't really practice much, in my opinion. I wouldn't really practice much the day of the show. That's more of the day to just kind of be more quiet until the show. Because then you don't want to have a worn out voice for the show. Stage presence helps a lot too. So like, if you're a really good singer, but you're in like a really rowdy or metal band, especially, and like you just stand there the whole time and you don't ever like, you know, move around a little bit or do something, like, just think about stepping outside the box a little bit and adding a little shit here and there, whatever kind of feels natural. Don't do something that feels forced, but just kind of, but yeah, just kind of feel the music. Let it kind of just vibe through you, like just whatever kind of comes out, and just kind of do that on stage. Just let more loose and stuff like that, and don't, you know, stage presence adds to it. Like, there's a lot of mediocre singers that I know that have a decent amount of fans and like put on a good show, and their vocals are all right. They're nothing special, but they know how to work a stage. They know how to talk in between songs. Like, they have a very, you know, they have a lot of charisma. So stage presence can definitely add to it, and I love being able to move everywhere and get all into everything. For those of you guys that, you know, have seen videos of me on stage and stuff like that, and some of my previous performances and everything, you guys already know. That's some things. Just off the top of my head, there's probably more tips I have, but those are some. Stage presence is in your blood, but you don't sing. But hey, I mean, that's cool if you can jam out a guitar and have great stage presence also. I mean, obviously you can't go as crazy moving as the vocalist, but you can still do a lot of cool shit as long as it doesn't mess you up. Drummers too. There's some drummers that can do some wild shit while they play without messing up. And I am caught up with the comments. Yay. You can move more if you had a wireless guitar unit. Your cable restricts me a lot, especially in my videos where I also have my headphones on. Have you played any shows before? Kind of ties into it, you guess. But what advice would you have for anyone trying to get into the music business? It's cutthroat, and only be in it seriously for the long haul if you're truly passionate and truly love it. Because if you don't, it rarely will work out for you. And if you are passionate about it, it's not a guarantee either. But I feel like enough passion, dedication, and drive, if you have enough of that, you can do anything. I mean, don't focus on the wrong things getting into the music industry. You know, don't make it a competitive comparison game to every other musician. That's a very unhealthy, dangerous road to go down. Do your best not to make enemies in the music scene, even if it's people you're not big fans of. You know, there's some people that I'm not big fans of, but I'm not going out just being like, hey, fuck you, cunt. Like, you know. So, not trying to start unnecessary drama for no reason and stuff. There's enough drama that comes naturally without starting any. And just be ready to grind your ass off. Because money and publicity doesn't come easy or quickly 9 times out of 10. There's always those exception rare cases where someone just, you know, blows up instantly or has a connection instantly or something like that. But be ready to put a lot of dedication and work into it. But if it's something you love and are passionate about, you could do anything, you know. And that's the thing. Just if you have that drive, you have that passion, you have that love for it, don't let anything stop you. Don't listen to people's opinions too much. Don't focus on the negative too much. Don't make unnecessary enemies. Be supportive of other musicians as well, and that support might come back around with you too. Try to surround yourself with other good supportive musicians if possible. And do you. Like, don't try to be something you're not. Make what you want to make. Don't be like brainwashed or pushed into something that you don't like, because then that can kind of kill your passion. And then if that kills your passion, then you're not going to be working as hard, and then, you know, music industry is tough enough. Just, that's why I'm always trying to make friends out here too. And there's too much ego. Don't be confident, but don't be cocky. You played 3 times at a school back when you were playing bass in a band with your cousin and your best friend. That's cool. That's cool. At least you got to play some types of shows. These are me with my brain fried. These are me answering with my brain fried. So. Joseph, what was your first song you heard in your life? I don't know. Dan, do you know what song you first heard in your whole life? I wish I knew. I wish I could answer that question. That'd be very interesting to know that. But Cassie apologizes for not being on the stream right now. She's FaceTiming her friends. Gotcha. How is one supposed to remember that? You remember? What was it, Dan? Yeah, that's honey. Who the fuck even has enough wiring in their brain at some point in their life to compute such information? Okay, most played song in childhood. Trying to remember. Like when I don't know, music's kind of fuzzy for me when I was really little. I don't really have memories of like a song I used to listen to a lot when I was younger, honestly. Is that bad? Wait, Dan, you never said what the first song you ever heard was, though. I want to know. He's typing in the group chat. What a guy. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. No! There we go. Guys, I'm so fucking tired. I feel like I'm only half mentally here right now. Your friend responded to you and said that he kept the bird safe overnight and then you took it to a wildlife place the next day. I don't know if I'll be able to, because I don't know if anyone's gonna be open or answer. But that's what I'm gonna try to do. But not if they're gonna just kill him. They can't kill my little homie. I'm gonna just... Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go check on the bird real quick just to make sure he's still in the box and didn't try to climb out. BRB. Alright, we're back. Honey. Oh my goodness. It's one animal after another, I swear. Okay, what are you doing? I need a bigger room. I don't have enough room for all this shit. You wanna come off? Is that what you're trying to do? Okay, honey, what do you... Around this way. Alright. Fuck. Damn, y'all wrote some paragraphs. Yeah, I am like sleepwalking. Fall into another hole. What was the first hole I fell into? The first song album was Living Album. The bird's doing the same thing. The bird's still in the box, but he keeps chirping though. I don't know if that's like normal or not. But like I don't know if they chirp like nonstop all throughout the night or if it's only because he doesn't know where he is. Like I don't really know. But I did get more munchies and Cassie ain't here to see it. I do have some exciting music stuff potentially in the works, so hopefully once all this virus stuff is over, could jump into some new projects. Yeah, what's up, Madison? What is your favorite movie? Some of my favorite movies are the Dark Knight trilogy with Christian Bale as Batman. I feel like that trilogy is just... the casting and everything is so on point. And that was how to do Batman movies well. Unlike some of the more recent DC stuff. I love the Scream franchise. The Scream franchise is just not... No, it's not because I think it's scary. I don't know, something about Ghostface just is entertaining for me. Like I love from the phone call aspect to like the whole mystery of just not knowing who it is every time and the plot twists and then like the funny humor of roasting other horror movies within a horror movie kind of thing. And they're making a Scream 5, guys. I'm so hype about that. There's probably other movies too. Oh, and then the Marvel movies as a whole too. I mean, are obviously awesome. Um, like all the Avengers. Um, and then Captain America: Winter Soldier and Civil War specifically were really good ones. Obviously, the last two Avengers movies were amazing. I mean, they all were, but um, there's others too. But those are some of my favorites. Those are the first that come to mind when I get asked that. You're dying. That's not allowed here. Unless you're dying of laughter. I was gonna say Batman or Spider-Man. No, but the Dark Knight like the Dark Knight trilogy was better. Like I love Batman and Spider-Man, but the Dark Knight trilogy was better than any Spider-Man movie ever was done. So, and I'm biased to both of them. So, yeah, that's how well done the Batman specifically was in that series. Not all the Batman movies. um. What are some of you guys' favorite movies? Let me know. What kinds of movies do you like? It's gonna load. Okay. Moana's your favorite? I haven't seen it. I know what it is though. Did your comment not go through? I don't think so. Not Charles too. You actually don't love a ton of Disney movies for someone who works at Disney. Most popular song in your childhood was 5, 6 to 4 by Chicago somehow. YouTube retracted your message. Oh, guys, actually, I don't know if this is true, but try not to use numbers in your messages on the YouTube stream chat. I've been told that and then Dan proceeds to put more numbers. And like if you're gonna put numbers, spell them out in words because YouTube sees numbers as spam in live stream chats. I think that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but they look at that as spam or something like that. Like, so I don't know if they're more likely to remove your messages over that. YouTube's weird. I don't know. Can we please watch Mono when you go visit? YouTube change your bots. Facts. Do they think we're giving out phone numbers? I don't know why. I feel like YouTube has a personal agenda. Let's see. Let's see if I can find out. To use numbers in YouTube. YouTube stream chat. Okay, that's literally nothing I asked for came up. What's that, fuck, what's that one website again? What's the website that you can look up, like, big YouTubers and celebrities and different, wait, no, Social Blade? Is that the website that I'm thinking of, though? Do I come up on that? Kind of curious. Do they have everybody's record on there? There's blood in the water as I'm slowly losing grip, 'cause your insanity killing me. What's inside you? You were so behind, you were just listening to me talking about the Dark Knight trilogy. Wait, what? So what, you refresh the page and now you're caught up? Dan would probably know. Yeah, it is. I'm on it now. I'm curious because so if you guys don't know what Social Blade is, it's a website that basically it does like stats on people on YouTube's like popularity of subscribers versus the world's and all different stats, and it's supposed to also estimate about how much money they make off their channel. I'm curious what it says for me if I'm on here, but I don't think if you're not big enough, then I don't think you're on Social Blade though. Unless they have everybody, I don't know if they do. Okay, I am on here. Cool. Social Blade. See how accurate this is. Well, Social Blade implies that I make money. And I don't. Not yet. So that's false. It says that my monthly earnings are an estimated of 93 cents to $15 for my YouTube channel. It says my estimated yearly earnings are $11 to $178. I am 641,160th place among musicians on YouTube in popularity. I'm in the top 600,000 in my country. Dan, you're on it too? Yeah, Cassie's not here to help. You get $0 to $0. Dreams come true. Yeah, mine says 93 cents to 15. Live subscriber count says I have exactly 1,200 subscribers. Similar channels? Who does it put me on similar channels with? Literally never heard of any of these channels before. I don't think that's accurate. Achievements? What achievements? Um, I have 10 times less subscribers. Wait, what? No, I do have 1,200, or right around there. New platform, Social Blade now estimates TikTok stats. Oh my god. Wait, do they do, what other things do they do? They do have Instagram. Oh shit. What does it give you stats on for Instagram? Alright, here I am on Instagram. Damn, they even got my pictures on here. There's no like interesting stats on here though. Oh, average. User summary, detailed summary. Historical data. It tells me what my following ratio is every single day, if it's positive or negative. My Instagram has a C plus. Social Blade gives me a C plus on my Instagram. Is everybody's on here? Like, or do you have to have a certain amount of followers? It must be a business or creator account to be found. That's still passing though. You're right. Let me see what some of my friends are. Let's see what Allegra is. Allegra's a B minus. I'm right behind her. I don't. Yeah, see, I don't think like Ray and them will be on there. It has to be me. Ooh, let me see. Halston. Oh no, he's not on here. He must not have this as a business account. Let's see my band. My old band. My old band's on here. Total grade to be determined. They don't have a grade. Let's see. No, they're not on here. Ineligible. We can look up. We can look up like celebrities too. Let's see what Ronnie. Damn, Ronnie Radke has a B plus. So your stats gotta be really fire to get high grade in here. It must also have to do with your engagement as well. You're to be determined. Kellen Quinn has an A minus. A. 10K views in total. Oh, actually, let me see what my YouTube grade is. Because that's for Instagram. YouTube. It's probably not going to be that high. It's a C. Just a no minus, no plus, just a C on YouTube. It's okay, we come to the top. 10K views in total. Wait, where's video views? Oh, that's your is that your lifetime views? Is the video views. I've gained 50 subscribers within the last month. I have 38 total videos. That's not a lot. And it actually says that my last video is live. Yeah, video views. Mine's almost at 41,000. Mine's 40,900. You've gained line subscribers according to that site. Let me see what For Those Who Fought is on YouTube. There they are. They have a C minus on YouTube. Estimated revenue, 3 cents to 44 cents a month. For Those Who Fought just has... Hey Dan, you got more views than For Those Who Fought's YouTube channel. They have 3,600 views. And I guarantee you 3,000 of those is from Atlas. And the other 600 is probably the rest of the EP combined. And like, yeah. You have 5 more questions, but most of them are tricky and kind of bad and ordinary. You can save them. If those questions are ordinary, I'm afraid of what the others will be. You just mean that they aren't music-ish related? Are they super deep? Because I would... Everyone getting a bathroom tour in the chat? Wait, what? We ain't doing no bathroom tour. For like the deep questions, yeah, I'll probably answer them on the next chill stream just because I want to give you a good answer. Yes, you're better than... Hell yeah, Dan. You can send them if you want to, and I'll answer the ones that I'm capable at the moment. I feel like I'm high tonight, honestly. Let's see what my boys on Werewolves get on YouTube. They should be pretty decent. They have a B minus. Werewolves has a B minus. They have 1,710,000 views. Their estimated monthly earning is $17 to $269. All right, I'm getting off this. Soon I'm going to be getting off the stream, guys. How do you get into the top million? 10 million, I mean. Does this animal shelter do birds or only dogs and cats? I'm not sure, because I think they're open tomorrow. But I think they only do dogs and cats, so if they do, then that doesn't help. I mean, I guess I could always call them and see if they happen to know who I should contact. They might know better. Yeah, it looks like only dogs and cats, because that place is right near me. That's a shame. Where's this place? Lantana? That's not too bad of a drive. Are they open tomorrow? They do not have hours posted on here. Wonderful. Kenny Brown Wildlife Rescue. No kill trapping. I have to look that up. See what they're about. Hold on 1 second. More of a tricky-ish one. When writing music, how do you determine which parts will be screamed and which parts will be sung? Does it come naturally? Yeah, typically. I don't have a clear-cut way. I feel like it's just, I kind of can just feel it. Yeah, I mean, it depends on which way of the song, which way I'm writing. Um, because if I just have literally an instrumental, like a full completed instrumental, and I'm just writing lyrics to it, then it kind of depends on what parts of the song I'm, writing it to, of the instrumentals and stuff a little bit. Like what I can envision and hear when I hear that instrumental, what do I hear me doing? Or what do I hear thinking that will sound good? But if it's lyric writing, if you're talking about just without instrumentals and just lyric writing from scratch, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just kind of come up with a rhythm and then I just kind of, I'm like, all right. Yeah, I guess I would say naturally. I don't really have a way to explain it. It's kind of hard to explain. That's a good question, though. I haven't really, I don't think I've been asked that one. There's probably a couple songs, though, that, once in a while, I just write the lines. I don't know how the line, it's just like a verse, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a full song. It's just like a verse. And I don't really have any vision for how it's going to be or, what kind of song it's going to be in. But I just know that I really connected or felt what I just wrote. Damn, it's 2 now. What is this place? I hope this place is open tomorrow. They don't have hours listed, but I found another wildlife rescue I've never heard of before. Yeah, for the record, I never expected my first original music, my first handful of original songs to come out as heavy as the ones that For Those Who Fought did, but I also had not much, I didn't really have any, a lot of say in the instrumentals for Those Who Fought. Don't get me wrong, I like them, but it was more of they gave me instrumentals and I wrote the lyrics to them kind of thing. Hopefully this place is open tomorrow. I'm gonna send this number to myself. My phone's also on 20% too. Well, probably less than that now. But yeah, I definitely want to make more diverse vocally music in the future. Don't get me wrong, I love heavy stuff too though, but I want more diversity overall. I'll have those heavy songs, I'll have those soft songs, and then I'll have a lot of your classic metalcore kind of stuff, but in unique ways. Yeah, I can't wait till I have the right people to make it with. But it'll happen at the right time. Really? I can't copy and paste. Wow, that's dumb. Alright, I'm just gonna like this page, and I think I can save it. Save? Okay. Well, that's another place to check out for tomorrow. Close all of this. Yeah, sorry the streams got so messed up this weekend. But that's life sometimes. But throw this shit out. Let me just throw this in the kitchen trash. And you know what, I don't really need this anymore, so I'm gonna start tearing this stuff down while I'll leave you guys here too. First game system and favorite games. I think the Nintendo 64, I think, was my first game system. It was like passed down to me. But the PlayStation 2 was my first that was like my system. Even though Nintendo 64 eventually became mine anyway. But yeah, I'll go with Nintendo 64. I'm not sure if I know the first game I've ever played, but I know Mario Kart and Mario 64 were definitely some of the earlier games. Some of the most early games. There may be a couple others though. And then if you're counting arcade games too, I guess you can throw Pac-Man and Galaga in there too. On like the actual arcade machines, like the legit ones. But Mario 64 and Mario Kart were stuff I put a lot of time into when I was younger on Nintendo 64. PlayStation 2. Oh, Mega Man was also some stuff. Yeah, Mega Man on the PlayStation 2. Mega Man 1 through 8. And the arcade versions. Mega Man's music is lit. What else? early, some of my first games. PS2 is awesome. Yes, Mario. Hey, Cassie's back. I'm gonna be getting off soon, but welcome back. And 007 was my first person shooter game, but that wasn't until I was a little bit older, just because I was in a pretty sheltered household in my elementary school years. But I also had a couple 007 games. And GoldenEye was the first person shooter I ever played. I also played some Madden too. When I was in the football. Yeah, GoldenEye and The World Is Not Enough were the two 007 games I still have too. No, I did not have NFL Blitz. And I've never played that. I had Madden 2000, normal Madden 2003, on the PlayStation 2. I have a lot of games though. Oh, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Body Harvest. Not a very popular game, but shit was ahead of its time on Nintendo 64. It's just the graphics weren't that good, but if they were to remake that game in modern day graphics, that game would be fire. That shit was like an alien killing GTA game. But in the old days. I'm so fucking tired. That's why I'm gonna be getting off soon. That, and because I also have to deal with the bird in the morning. And yeah, my brain's just fried. I've had some crazy few days.
Yeah, I did turn into a zombie. I mean, we're pretty much in an apocalypse anyway, so, you know, just trying to fit in. No, I'm just kidding. When do I try to fit in? The bird is still chirping. I really hope that we can get it to somewhere tomorrow. I appreciate y'all watching this boring ass stream. I feel like this is like the most boring stream I've ever done. I'm sorry that this weekend streams did not go as planned in the slightest. Yeah, I'll be, if there's anything notable, I'll be putting stuff on my story and things like that too. Most likely. Your comment didn't post again? Dan, they're mad at you for typing numbers. It's okay, we're chatting alongside it. Yeah, man, I mean, like I said, I'm trying to get that watch time up, and y'all are helping, even if you're just in here talking to each other. Don't be sorry, we understand, but I do accept cash. Whoa! What is going on? I swear half your questions didn't go through, it's fine. I think Charles just shot his shot again. His shot. You right. What did you say? Man, you heard me. I said you shooting your shot. It's not the first time either. I've noticed. YouTube really hates real news. Damn, Dan. Still not going through. I only shoot my shots in person. And even then I'm terrible. I feel that. Where's Nishana and her tea? Facts. Oh no. Alright, my phone's on 10%. I should get off. I think I'm gonna go see if I could get that bird to drink or eat anything more. Take out my contacts and go to sleep for a few hours and then wake up early to try to call some places if anywhere is even open on Sunday. Guys, y'all love, you know how you guys love talking to each other in the group chat. Fuck. I'm dying. Yeah, you know how you guys love talking to each other in the group chat. So, like I'm gonna always keep it 100 with y'all. What if I were to live stream some days on YouTube to get my watch hours up, but you guys come and talk in the YouTube chat instead of the Instagram chat for as long as I'm live streaming for? Like, y'all can just leave it open on your computers or something like that and talk to each other on there, and like I may come in for a little bit and then I may be gone for like a little while, but I just kind of leave you guys live streaming in my room. Like,
would you guys be about it? Because it would help me out to build my watch time, and it's pretty much what you guys already do in the group chat anyway, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a win-win. Cassie, you don't need to feel bad. I recommend looking at what things birds need to eat in case it's stuck. I have, trust me, but the only things I have in my house right now, and it was at nighttime that I got the bird kind of, so the only things in my house right now really is bird seeds and like fruit, and it ate like maybe 1 or 2 pieces, but didn't really want to eat much else. But I got to drink water, and tomorrow I'll probably, if I can't find somewhere, I'm gonna have to buy some like mealworms, is what I've been told by a couple people, and chop it up into small pieces because they eat worms typically, I think. I feel bad too. You keep exposing me with my shots. Hey Charles, you made that one kind of obvious. You dug yourself that one. That would be awesome. Yes, yeah, that's fine. Cool. Guess with this pandemic stuff, we gotta learn how to shoot our shots virtually. I like shooting shots in person. Stop. Joseph exposes us too much. Honey, just lay down. JCV47 Animal Rescue. Shit, man, I hope I can find someone that has more experience with this than me. Tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like shooting your shot in person is more real. Like, it takes more guts, but if you execute properly, then it can work. But you also get a lot more anxiety and nerves doing that too. But go hard or go home, right? Y'all do try to expose me. You said you're rich. Oh, Charles, you're rich? Damn, you better fund my next album. Same, but I suck either way. Just too awkward. Hey, we're all awkward at times. Look at you, Charles. JC47 TV coming soon. Ooh, that's another one too. Someone can make. Damn, he said, and I'm in my bed. Damn, Charles. He trying to take it to third base. Through the chat. This man is unstoppable. Like when you said nice face. Yeah, but that was a celebrity though. Alright, I'm gonna go before my phone dies. Thank you guys for coming on here. And Jenny, where did you come from? Yeah, thank you guys for coming on here as always. I'm sorry about the streams not going. I did not expect last night to turn into as late of a night when I went out, and I did not expect to find a baby bird today. So, yeah. I swear I will make this up to you guys in more streams in the future. But, great climax of the stream. Oh, God. But, yeah. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah, we'll do something soon. So I need to figure out this bird situation, and hopefully I figure that out fast, and hopefully everything goes well. So stay tuned on my Instagrams. Stories of updates on the bird and everything else, of course, as always. So, I know, I'm going to bed. Well, I have to go. I kind of want to go see if this bird wants to drink or eat more before I go to bed, and then I will. Then I'll take out my contacts and go to bed. So, yeah. Oh, fuck. This is one of the most tired I think I've ever been on a stream. In case you are watching this and you don't know me and this is your first video watching and you made it to the end of this video, I'm sorry that you had to watch this. This is not how our normal videos go. So, check out my videos of me actually singing and get a little bit better of a feel of this channel. New YouTube cover is going to be coming soon, though. So, I have it edited and ready to upload. So, maybe next weekend. And we'll do a quarantine concert as soon as I have a night off and the bird is gone. Alright. I love all of you. And I'll see y'all soon. 170 minutes. Alright.